Welcome to the Stories for Seniors January program. This month we have both original works and works by other authors. We have several different styles of poetry this month, including free verse, limerick, and haiku. We hope you enjoy our January program.
Hi, I'm Anishka Tandy, and today I'm going to be reading Acquainted with the Night by Robert Frost. I have been one acquainted with the night. I have walked out in rain and back in rain. I have outwalked the furthest city light. I have looked down the saddest city lane. I have passed by the watchman on his beat and dropped my eyes unwilling to explain. I have stood still and stopped the sound of feet when far away an interrupted cry came over houses from another street. But not to call me back or say goodbye, and further still at an unearthly height, one luminary clock against the sky proclaimed the time was neither wrong nor right. I have been one acquainted with the night. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Una. Today I am going to read aloud two of my haikus. The first one I've written is called Winter Warmth. The winter has come. We have forgotten the cold, for our hearts are warm. My second haiku is called Pitter Patter. On goes the rainfall, tiny taps on the windows. Life resurfaces. Thank you.
Read a poem that I wrote called Happiness. A ray of sunshine that reveals itself among the gray clouds. A moment of bliss until the clouds wrap their despair, anger, frustration around the pleasant light. Only one can hope for eternal brightness, but sorrow creeps in like a shadow and engulfs the light in darkness, making one feel empty and useless. Anger rages in one's soul like a fire, strong and fierce, but slowly diminishes into a small flame, never permanent. Frustration comes in waves, sometimes with full force, hopes colliding with reality, making them lose their patience, their will. Happiness is a gift, priceless beyond compare, what helps us dream on those dull, dreary nights, what draws a smile on our faces, an authentic emotion, a feeling of warmth that drives away bitterness, difficult to attain, within reach, and lies in the hearts of us all. Thank you.
My name is Amala, and I'm going to be reading two poems that I've written. The first one is called But for One Small Difference. There once was a world like our own, but it was people, not plants, that were grown. Then they were cut down and paraded through town as wares finely crafted or sewn. The rulers, the trees, didn't care how the people, their goods, were to fare. No talk of tomorrow, no mention of sorrow, not even the time for a prayer. Human cries fell on deaf, leafy ears as the atrocities went unchecked for years, till a sprout came along, singing sad, lonely songs about the humans' perpetual fear. And it wasn't just the emotion that caused this chaotic commotion. Was the sprout right or wrong? Well, they'd know before long. There was a puddle where once was an ocean. The human numbers had dwindled as consumerism quickly had kindled, a desire for more, far more than before. Humans blue, humans green, humans brindled. At first, all the trees wanted one. But when that was all said and done, it wasn't enough, they complained with a huff. In the eternal battle, greed won. All the citizens tried to keep pace in the never-ending consumer race. A crisis was looming, dark, damning, and dooming, one they would soon have to face. Finally, that fateful day came. People existed now only in name. The most precious resource destroyed by selfish force, life would never again be the same. Our little sprout grew big and tall, while nobody heeded his calls. But when all else had perished, one last baby he cherished, and perhaps hope lived on after all. And then the second one I'm going to read is called An Evening with Life and Death. A stranger time there could not be than when life and death sat down to tea. Death liked it black, a bitter attack, while life took it milky and sweet. They brought in the crumpets and cream, and strawberry jam, what a dream. Though life this enjoyed, death was quite annoyed, no maggots were there to be seen. It was time for dinner to be served, and the waiters presented hors d'oeuvres. Death's smile grew wide, while life turned and cried. It was eyeballs and brains all preserved. Dessert was the final course. The chefs had worked hard and with force. Angel food cake so white and blood pudding just right, neither life nor death left with remorse. The evening could have been worse, they said as they began to disperse. Life climbed in gently to his classic white Bentley, and death waved goodbye from his hearse. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching our first ever Stories for Seniors video. We hope you thoroughly enjoyed all of our written works performances. If you'd like to learn more about us, as always, make sure to check the description box below for links to our website where you'll have all the information about who we are, what we do, and how to get involved. Thank you again and have a wonderful rest of your day.